Enjoyed it. The live stream, it was definitely worth doing. There's a Martin Luther King statue over here where the saints are in the underneath the arches. Yes, it's awesome. So it's a little one.
Just phenomenal.
Isn't it? Is this your first time here?
Yeah.
I just came here a few weeks ago myself. It really is amazing. So here we have the orchestra members packing up their instruments very carefully. This was phenomenal. That's all I can say. Is this was such an experience. I truly enjoyed it. Anyone who gets a chance to come and see some of the amazing venues at the National Cathedral needs to come down. It was just blew me away. I'm so grateful that I came. People are saying prayers, so I don't want to go in there. Boy, everybody cleared out quick. We've got Caroline and Jen are here, Patriot singer. Boy, was this phenomenal. Got all the equipment. I'm so glad I came. Some of the walking outside too. There's a beautiful courtyard where it's the Cathedral for the women, and it's absolutely beautiful with a fountain and everything. Oh my gosh! Can you hold my phone really quick? I'm stuck. I tangled myself up. Thank you.
Just phenomenal. Just phenomenal.
So outstanding. And at night too, just walking up, weren't you just blown away? It was just so beautiful.
I thought it was this little church that's closer to town. The one you can see from one of the freeway roads.
Right?
It's a little one.
Right? Well, this is where they have the national prayer and you have all the...
Is this where they do like midnight mass?
Yeah.
But that's, I'm thinking about the one in Rome.
Yeah, they do it here too, and they do the national prayer here.
The Pope does. He's got
right? Now...
But this is where they... Isn't this where they had like Bush's funeral?
Oh yeah.
And they handed out the letters.
Yeah.
And they all freaked out. Remember that? Remember that when they got?
Oh my gosh. Here, come over to this other side. Wait till you see this. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness! For heaven's sakes, Caroline. Hey Jamie, we are at the National Cathedral, and we were able to. We were blessed to be able to hear the Marine Corps Orchestra.
The Veterans Day concert at Washington National.
And it was truly, truly amazing.
Thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having this.
Thank you.
Oh, so wonderful. Thank you. It's up here. Look, Caroline. You can't go in, but just take a look. Isn't it gorgeous? You first. Oh, be careful. Oh, my goodness. Okay. This looks amazing. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh my gosh, it was beautiful. I was crying because I had to be in concert choir in college when I was a voice major. So it was just especially amazing that they had the choir as well. I just loved it.
Oh, look at the rocks. Oh, that's a trippy.
And this wasn't lit up. Oh, be careful, honey. This wasn't lit when I came in. Aren't they amazing? Well, and a lot of the stools and benches are covered with hand needle pointed covers. And well, these are very old tapestries.
You see the pipes up there?
Yeah, the organ pipes are like everywhere.
How do you do that?
Isn't that amazing? Space Rangers Recording Studio. Welcome, honey. Isn't this phenomenal? But they're going to kick us out in a minute. So, yeah, you definitely need to come back here and just spend an afternoon just oohing and ahhing over everything. And you still won't see it all. God bless you guys. Thank you. Oh, it was so special. It sounded so amazing.
God bless
my
America.
gosh.
Oh, it was so good.
All right.
Where are y'all based?
I wasn't getting you. I'm sorry. I was trying to get over there. Give you guys some privacy. Trying to. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So glad you could
Oh
be
my
here.
goodness. It was phenomenal.
That was a great concert.
Oh my gosh. Well, I was concert choir in college because you had to when you were a voice major. So I wasn't expecting a choir too. So I was just like, oh my gosh. I mean, I don't know if y'all saw, but I wound up standing up. I don't care if anybody else is. I wanted to stand up after every single. I'm patriotic to the core. So this was very special. Thank you. Thank you very much. We will see y'all again. God bless you. Oh, yes. Oh, can I sing too? Caroline, watch where you're walking, honey.
Very often.
I'm keyboard, but not that.
Including one of the presidents of the United States.
Yeah, that's true.
Woodrow Wilson.
Second bishop.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
We have a Thanksgiving Day Holy Eucharist service at 10 o'clock.
Nice.
Nice.
And there's a concert actually, an organ recital this Sunday.
That's
I saw that on the 20th.
Yeah, on the 20th. Yeah.
right. So we'll come back and I'll come wander around with you some because there's amazing. I was so excited to see Martin Luther King Jr. under one of the pulpit. Yes, I was so that excited. I'm from Georgia, so that just like really excited me. It was amazing. Yeah.
Did you know that he gave his last Sunday service here?
Oh my gosh! If I ever did, I forgot. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh! Isn't that
He
amazing?
gave his last sermon.
Doesn't that just like
Last Sunday sermon. I think he gave a sermon, midweek sermon.
amazing?
Sunday he was there, and then Thursday he was in Memphis. Also.
Wow, that is amazing. Thank you for sharing that with me. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
Because if I ever knew, I forgot that one. So thank you. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna try to grab her to go. She'll linger longer than me. I'm gonna try to grab Caroline to go because
Did you see? There's a forum on Wednesday. What is it? God and Machine Man? God and Man. So here's us.
That's us.
yeah.
Is he all decked out just for a concert, or does that mean something?
I'm sure it does mean something. He's a colonel.
Oh, okay. See, look.
Yeah, there it is.
Man, Machine, and God.
That one you
Wednesday,
can see
November
tickets for,
16th.
So go online
Blessings.
and get, you know, if
November
you look at the
16th.
calendar, you can see all everything that we're doing. It's
Okay,
we've got a full
okay.
calendar.
Thank you so much. Oh, look at the flowers
you can
in the
be
spring.
here.
I bet that's so beautiful.
Hey, if you come on Thanksgiving, you'll see some good flowers too.
Awesome. I'll come back.
It's just, it's
I'll come
out
back.
of this world.
We'll do the vigil and then come over here. So they're shooing us out though. They're closing us out. So
What happened
thank
to
you.
Jennifer? Jennifer took off.
She's in here somewhere. I think she's probably out. Yeah, she's probably out here.
What did they redid before?
Oh my gosh. The acoustics were just amazing, weren't they? Wow.
I think I got kicked off of Facebook. I really wanted to do a little.
You got kicked off?
It's not, my live isn't coming up.
Oh,
and I got
no.
2 notices. I noticed them this morning.
Oh, no.
And, but I
Caroline, of all people. Of all people to get kicked, to get blacked out.
The live doesn't.
Look, Lincoln.
It's me how the light.
But when you come in, you got to walk down through here. And there's so much to see. Like on, well, yes, but here, well, where'd you park?
Right up front.
Come on, they're closing up, sweetheart. See, this is some of the needle pointed. There's all different ones, but that's hand needle pointed. Yeah. There's a lot of it. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Phenomenal. Oh, whoops. Watch me walk through the. You already locked this one. Go out this one? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, hit up Jen. No, you got to go this way. Oh my goodness, I can't get her out of the cathedral. There you are. Oh my goodness, she's right there. Is it very far? Oh my gosh, Jen. I'm live streaming.
Oh, you're live streaming. I guess y'all are looking at me. Okay, I'll be right outside this door. Okay. Well, that was a trip. Very unique thing to get to do. Alright, I have on a hat, and the wind is picking up. Definitely smells like rain. Alright, y'all want to go down the rabbit hole with me? Here we go. Alright, here's my deal. These buildings. Can I make this smaller? Okay, I can't figure out how to make it smaller. Okay, but these buildings, in my perspective, were not built during the horse and buggy era, in which this world wants us to believe. I have a gut feeling in the mud flood. That is why you see so many pictures of horse and buggy era people around buildings like this, but there's no pavement, there's no bricks, it's just mud around the buildings at that point in time. Now, I would have to back up my theory with knowing the actual year this was built, but I can promise you none of these buildings are going up any, and have not gone up since I've been in this world. I mean, they just haven't been built like this. You see the hue? You can see the paint store. That's the chemicals. People don't believe me about the chemicals, but we wouldn't have that color to the sky if there weren't chemicals in the air. It's the ammonium, whatever. This is neat. What are these? Why are these stones here? The limestone pinnacles were damaged in the August 23rd, 2011 earthquake here. The ground shook for less than a minute, but caused 301-foot central tower of Washington National Cathedral to whip back and forth. Some of the 50-ton pinnacles, decorative points of the tower, spun like tops, and others fell onto the roof. Stonemasons Joe Alonzo and Andy UHI relocated these stones to the ground level with help of a multi-ton crane. Okay, tell me, horse and buggy, we're back to that, horse and buggy era had something that could hold that type of material. Yep, that's me, I'm over here. Coming. Coming.
See if y'all can see this courtyard. It's so beautiful. I bet you
Oh, yeah?
at night. She's right here. It was hard as heck to get her out of there. Thank you all. Did y'all have fun with Veteran Jen?
I'm always into it. Down a rabbit hole of some kind.
Oh, right? Yep. As long as you don't get me kicked off YouTube. Should I save it or should I delete it? So look at all this. It just is amazing. Y'all follow me really quick. Let's see if we can see the courtyard. You coming? Well, it is it's a Gothic style, medieval Gothic style cathedral. See the light through the window? Yes, this is from the earthquake, yep. Since 2011. I don't know if we're going to be able to see through here or not. Are y'all parked on the same side? Yeah. Okay. Oh, good. Ooh, did Caroline see where we went? Caroline, come here.
I'm just videoing.
Look at that. That stairway says clergy.
This is clear.
Mm-hmm. Isn't this beautiful? Look.
Let me try to stop.
This does make you feel like you're in a castle in this courtyard, minus the modern tulip waterfall. Isn't it amazing? This is the women's cathedral, I think, is what they call it.
The women had their own cathedral?
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty neat.
Can y'all believe this?
So like this would be, the interior would be like a whole other section of the cathedral?
I don't know. There's a sign somewhere. I just can't remember exactly how it went. But it was the women's something.
Tours are kind of expensive.
Oh, were they?
I don't know, I have to look it up.
I think that's a Japanese maple. But I really wanted to see this at night, and it is spectacular, isn't it? I love the windows in the walkways and the offices. So awesome. You're welcome.
I know that they're fixing the top,
Uh-huh.
but take the equipment that they're having to use to try to fix it. They didn't have equipment like that when they say these buildings were built.
Right. Well,
And that's where I get all frustrated because horse and buggy era did not build these buildings. I am so proud of you guys when I couldn't do any.
well, who do you think built them?
That's a good question. That's a question I don't know.
You should read The First Man in Rome. Or it's either The First Man in Rome or The First Man of Rome.
You can't go live on Facebook, is that what you're trying to say? I can't really hear.
These two. There, trip. Okay, to the glory of God and in grateful recognition of those faithful women. Here we go. Did you see? To the glory of God and in grateful recognition of those faithful women. Isn't that nice? So I'm parked out this way. Are you guys parked on the same side?
Yeah, we're in front.
You're both in front, like near each other?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my gosh, was this
See you
fun?
later. Yeah,
I am
I like
so
this.
glad to have y'all to share this with. Because I usually come alone. So it was really nice to be with the girls.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely.
Oh my gosh, that's hysterical. Oh, that's hysterical. You are so funny.
Picture's gonna look like.
Oh my gosh, it'll be amazing because you won't be able to tell. I'll send them to you later. Watch your jacket, honey. You're dragging it.
Yeah.
You're getting it wet.
I know. Here.
Can I help
gotta
you?
Take it off. I'm too hot.
Okay.
It's hot. It's a down thing.
All right. You got it?
Laundry.
Okay. Cool. I love y'all. This was so
Hi,
fun.
thank you. It was really
This
good
was
to
so
share
much
it.
fun. I know. I usually do
Absolutely.
this stuff alone. I'm
I
just.
saw it online. I went, I'm going.
Y'all be careful and keep your eyes open. There was an odd character that came out of the cathedral. Did you see him? Yeah, so
We're blessed.
eyes open. Yes, we are. God is so good.
We'll throw them on the spirals.
No. God is so good. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at that, y'all, with the clouds behind it. That looks amazing. The big Romanian. Hello. Good night, y'all. Be safe. Oh, this was fantastic. I loved it. Oh, it was nice to share it with friends. It really was. Look at this. Doesn't even look real, does it? Wow. Super fantastic at night. Oh, you all were fantastic. I didn't know I was going to get to see the choir. That was terrific. Thank you. That's scaffolding up there too. Way up there. Our National Cathedral. Fabulous. And this is into the garden that we were just in, the courtyard. And this is another building over, which is closed off. So it must have suffered damage during the earthquake as well. The earthquake in 2011. Oh. Gee, I wonder if y'all could hear anything I said. There, sound's up. So, National Cathedral. We were here for the Marine Corps Orchestra tribute to Veterans Day, and it was something I am surely glad I did not miss. Truly. Because it was a choir too, and I didn't expect, hello, I didn't expect the choir too, and that was just a really nice surprise for me. Because I was concert choir in college, and high school and college, and it was a requirement to be in the concert choir in college when you were a voice major. So, which was one of my majors. And it was just I was teared up most of the time. It was just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. So I sent the YouTube link. Just put, you can go to YouTube and put in the National Cathedral tomorrow, because they videotaped it. Also, they did YouTube live stream tonight. So, for any who want to witness beautiful renditions of our national, some of our national favorites. I highly recommend it. All right. And everybody who put it on could not have been nicer again. That was great. At first they weren't going to let Jen, of course I sat up as close to the front as was comfortable for me. And at first they weren't going to let Jen up there, and I was like, I just waved her up. I said, no, come on. Because I was already up there, so nobody stopped her, which was good. It was phenomenal. What a treat. All right. Hello, everybody. Oh no, we had Space Invaders. But not the Space Ranger, but the Space Invaders, the sex bots invaded our chat. I'm sorry about that. Oh my goodness. This was so cool. America, America, God shed His grace on thee. Oh boy. Sorry, I'm trying to plug the phone in. There we go. And I've got to put in the wrong way Wanda. Let's see. Okay. So I'm 21 minutes from the cemetery. Goodness. Huh. To go over to catch the rest of the, it's like 8:35. Well, let's go ahead. See if, see what kind of timing we can make. Let that decide if we're gonna catch the end of the vigil or not. All right. It is 78 degrees out, y'all, and I am not dressed appropriately for 78 degrees. It is way too hot. It's like, it's weird. This day, the temperature went up and up and up. All right. Did we buffer out? Somebody say something.
Take the next left onto Woodley Road Northwest.
All right. We're leaving the National Cathedral and heading over towards the DC Gulag. We'll see what kind of time we make.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto 34th Street Northwest.
I'd love to give Mickey a great big hug. Welcome her back. But I'm praying it was a great vigil. And I am grateful that I went to the cathedral. I would not have liked to have missed that. It was really very special for me. I enjoyed it very much. So now we're going to drive across DC again. How many times I drive back and forth across DC? What am I waiting for? No, it was terrible news, Marie. I'm basically driving
Turn right
her.
onto 34th Street Northwest.
I'm driving her until she can't drive anymore, or I'm looking into a new transmission that I can't get right now. So it's transmission's going up, and it's just under $9,500 to have that done at the Subaru dealer. I already went by a transmission dealer, Annapolis transmission, and Roger said bring it in and they would check it out and give me a quote for a transmission as well. That's the route I'm probably going to have to go because I don't think I can get a car right now. After everything that this last 8 months has done to my credit. It all snowballed into the last 3 months, so or it all caught up to me, I guess I should say. Since I joined the
in half a mile, turn left onto Massachusetts Avenue Northwest.
Since I joined the TPC back in March 2nd, I head out to join up with them. I've been making choices, and well, freedom is not free. So no, I'm sorry to say it's not good news. I don't guess I really thought it would be, though. I'm crunching on pretzels. I got a little hungry. Boy, that would be fun. St. Albans School, Christmas house tour and holiday boutiques, December 2nd and 3rd. Because the Alban house looks like old Abbey, kind of. That'd be neat.
Continue on Massachusetts Avenue Northwest for 3/4 of a mile.
America, America, God shed His grace on me.
In a 1/4 mile, turn right onto Waterside Drive Northwest. Turn right onto Waterside Drive Northwest.
Waterside Drive Northwest. I want to come down here and hike along the river. It looks like they've got some walking trails along it.
In a quarter mile, continue straight onto Rock Creek and Potomac Parkway Northwest.
This road reminds me of Mountain Brook in Birmingham. Narrow and windy. The old stone walls next to it here and there.
Continue straight onto Rock Creek and Potomac Parkway Northwest. Continue on Rock Creek and Potomac Parkway Northwest for 1.5 miles.
Sorry about the crunching. I'm having peanut butter and honey on pretzels for dinner. I'm grateful for it because I was hungry. Oh my gosh, I had so much fun. That was really very special. I was so glad to be there.
Slight left to stay on Rock Creek and Potomac Parkway Northwest. Slight left to stay on Rock Creek and Potomac Parkway Northwest. Continue for 1 mile.
Prayerfully, she's going to keep buzzing along until I get a new transmission in her. Right, Shelly? Uncle Deuce wants me to do live auctions. And, I've got to get more of my jewelry up online. Or enter them into live auctions. I wonder if I can do that. He was sending me a link so I could check out what it's about. I haven't had a chance to watch that, or Two Finger Typer sent me a video that he made of my jewelry, which I want to see. Out milling around. It's 9 o'clock on a Friday night.
In 1,000 feet, slight right onto Main Avenue Southwest.
Not the most nutritious dinner, but delicious.
Slight right onto Main Avenue Southwest.
It'll do.
In a quarter mile, take the Southwest Freeway I-395 North ramp on the left to South Capitol Street.
We've got the Jefferson Memorial on the right. See if I can get y'all a shot real quick. It's kind of hard to tell through the trees, isn't it? But there's the Jefferson Memorial. Did I see Darth Vader at the National Cathedral? I saw somebody that was a little spooky. Once the concert was over, they kind of had a dark shadow around them too. It was like a little creepy. And there's people all over the steps at the Jefferson Memorial. Nice. So where was Darth Vader, Cindy? In one of the
Take the Southwest Freeway ramp on the left.
in one of the glass stained glass windows.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-395 North.
I feel like I'm forgetting something from our cathedral visit. Because there was some strange things in the stained glass that we weren't real sure exactly what it meant. He is on top. Google it, true story. Well, they've got what? I'll have to Google it, Cindy. You got me wondering. Oh no, skunkweed.
Keep left at the fork to continue on I-695 East.
Oh my God! You should have seen the giant blunt he had hanging out the window.
In 2 miles,
Oh
take
my
exit
God.
2B for State Highway 295 North
Ugh.
toward US 50.
It's all in my car. Oh my gosh, that was so bad. That is so bad. Look, I'm already over here. Okay, I reset the maps because I wasn't making it to the vigil in time for the national anthem. So I've rerouted to head to Annapolis. But I got to go to the National Cathedral for the Marine Corps Orchestra's dedication to the veterans. It was just phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. He's on the Northwest Tower. Well, is that the tower that's under construction
Take exit 2B for
still
State
from
Highway
the?
295 North toward US 50.
Is that the tower that's still under construction from the 2011 earthquake? Sorry, I was trying to put y'all back in the window.
Take exit 2B.
All right, we got to look up Darth Vader on the Northwest Tower of the National Cathedral. There's all kinds of weird things going on in the architecture in DC. That's for sure.
In a quarter mile, merge onto State Highway 295.
They did it for a competition for kids. 1980s, not sure, under construction. Oh my gosh, well, I'll find out for sure. That is really awesome. Thank you. The things we'll do for kids too, huh? Oh my goodness. What God thinks of having Darth Vader at the highest point of one of his houses. But we are the church, right? Not a place. Oh my goodness. Boy, it doesn't look like my lights are working at all. It's really weird. This is one of those nights where it's eating up your headlights. Working. 231 stained glass windows. I remember you saying that when we were touring the other day. When was that? Like 3 weeks ago. It was really cool to see it at night. go back to the beginning of this video, excuse me, if y'all missed it, and see the cathedral lit up at night. And we went into the women's chapel area, into that courtyard, and it looked really amazing at night. Jen and oh dear, Jen and Caroline came out too, so that was really nice to share that with friends. That was good. Love going inside. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, because I don't know if I necessarily would have, you know, gone in there if nobody else was around, you know. So I'm really grateful that it was really nice to be able to enjoy something like that with friends. It's been a long time for me to do things with friends. So this last 7-8 months has been
In 2 miles, take the US 50 East exit toward Annapolis.
reconnecting with human beings outside of work. I worked all through the lockdowns, but to be with my peers and friends, this has been just, you know, it's been really great. Water in my tea. I put so much cayenne pepper in it. Boy, the clouds are just wisping over the moon. If y'all can see that in the upper right hand, that's the moon up there. It looks amazing. America. Oh my gosh, they did the ants marching song. Oh my gosh, which is not the ants marching song, but I looked at Jen, oh my gosh, I was like, stop, because we both thought that was kind of funny. And both of us decided not to explain it to Caroline. Hey Shanna, I was headed for the rest of the vigil. I wanted to try to catch it in time for the national anthem, but I didn't make it in time, so now I'm heading back to Annapolis. So y'all can ride along if you want to, or go catch the rest of the vigil. Mickey's back from California. I wanted to see her too. But I figure it's late. She's probably tired, so I'm not going to go and pop in this late.
Take the US 50 East exit.
If it was in time for the national anthem, that'd be one thing, you know. They'll be putting the candles up and heading out soon. I'm sure she's probably tired from traveling. So I'll look forward to seeing all of them tomorrow. So the Hive has a transmission, and 2 axles. They suggested trading it in for a new car, but I don't think I can. I just refinanced the rest of what I owe on this car, on much, you know. So I don't think they're gonna. I don't think that looks good. Yep. If I'm on track, God will let me know what to do. God, or the Holy Spirit will guide me. Prayerfully, I'm on track. Yep, and it turns out it's a Subaru factory issue that I never heard about, and I'm beyond my warranties. And I double checked with the Subaru dealer and Subaru Corporation to make sure that there was nothing outstanding on the vehicle before my warranty ran out. And they all assured me no. And then let me buy a new, they let me buy a new transmission brain 2 years ago, knowing that this issue was going to destroy the whole transmission at some point. Because it winds up spewing shrapnel bits all into the transmission. This problem. So they're stinkers. They're big stinkers. I didn't even get 100. Well, prayerfully I'll get a lot more out of it before it goes, but it's not looking good. I've gotten less than 130,000 miles out of this car. It has 222,000. It has 222,000 on it, but I only put on less than 130. So that's a little disappointing for a Subaru. That I did take absolute great care of up until I joined the TPC. So it is what it is. I know, isn't it amazing how quickly it happens, Cindy? My credit was amazing, absolutely amazing, and then all of this caught up to me 3 months ago, and now my credit's destroyed. You know, and I'm still paying it all, but it wound up being late. And within 3 months, it's a complete disaster. I've got everything all set up and wondering how I'm gonna do it again this month. You know, this is kind of a crazy way to live, but I'm praying that the Senate goes red, and red majority, and also the House remains red majority, or turns red majority with this vote. With this midterm, because if that's the case, I can feel like maybe I can put my efforts into earning a living more than what I'm doing. God is so good. I know, one day at a time for sure. I had to do this. I had to, and y'all know that. So I'm sorry to hear that about your hubby's car. But it's really tough, isn't it? I thought the Democrat won in PA. That dude that wears the hoodies. I'm confused. I can't believe Doug wasn't even in the race. He's amazing. Doug Mastriano, oh my gosh. One county voted a dead person. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, they changed, Cindy. They changed the outlines of my area, which they do every 10 years. They've got to make sure that we all have enough representatives, right, for our district. And they barely changed what was on land. I mean, just the slightest, minute little change on land for my district. But now it goes way out into the Chesapeake Bay. And I'm thinking, who the heck are they trying to cover there? The dead, is that the dead people's vote that they're sneaking in? The addresses are underneath the Chesapeake Bay. I'm like, what is that? That's crazy. That's not, the lines certainly did not go out into the Chesapeake Bay before, I can tell you that. It's like, what kind of a joke is that? I want some answers on that one. I really do. I'm gonna ask. PA turned sideways. I know. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I think this is a big wake up too for Republicans, and this is one of the things that I felt good about is being a registered Republican. Now I'll vote wherever side I want to if that's where the morals, I vote for the Bible, and so it's not like just because you're a Republican is not a guarantee you're going to get my vote. However, it felt really great to be on the ground protesting and advocating, but protesting more than anything on the ground as a Republican, because so few do. And it's not that they don't advocate and do their part, but there's such a huge showing of Democrats on the ground at protests, these huge protests, and not enough Republicans. So I think this is a big wake-up call for Republicans, because there's no reason why Doug Mastriano shouldn't have won. But if you all had turned out, if we all had turned up in force at his rallies, because he had a lot of rallies and they were great rallies, and how about this? Where were all the Americans at the National Cathedral tonight for the Marine Corps Orchestra playing our national music for Veterans Day? They had TVs set up so that everybody would be able to see it personally while you were there, even if you were in the side pews. And we didn't even fill up the middle pews. And there was once a day where you would have had standing room only, and then fire marshal would have said no more could come in. And so it's like everybody needs to just wake up and show up. And that's just like, there you go. There's my little rant for the poor 17 people that have had to hear me. Hit that like button, please. Algorithms are good for the YouTube channel. God always wins, yes. Hoodies should not win a race or a seat. Ridiculous. People want to relate, but if that guy's hoodies helped make him personable and relatable to people, then people need to learn that there's a time and a place for hoodies, and there's a time and a place not for hoodies. Even though I did have a hoodie on in the National Cathedral, but it was a little different. It wasn't a sweatshirt hoodie. Be revealed, Cindy. That is for sure. Well, I hope he dresses up with a shirt and tie during the. For heaven's sakes, is he going to show up to DC wearing a hoodie? Sorry, too much tea. 73 degrees, you guys, and like it's 100% humidity. It's gotta be. It's like so hot. It's very uncomfortable. Interesting times. I love that big flag flying over there. Wind is blowing. It is a blowing. You don't see that big flag over to the right? That is a giant flag. There it is. Isn't that super? That's Bowie, Maryland. Oh my gosh, are you serious, Cindy? That's terrible. I don't like hearing stuff like that, no matter where somebody's politics lie, right? Wow. Wow, that's crazy. Happy to see it, and I mentioned it to him, and he said, "Did you know?" And I was like, "If I did, I forgot." So I was really grateful that he shared that with me, because it was a very moving evening. It was really, really nice. Prayers to all Floridians. Seeing videos makes me ill. Oh no! Has it gotten bad again, Cindy? I know some of the structures that were weakened were having trouble, but my goodness, with the live streaming and everything, you know, I miss out on what's going on sometimes with these things. That's crazy. I'm gonna have to it's kind of why I needed to go to the Cathedral tonight too, because it's got, you know, every night, or a lot of nights, a lot of evenings at the J6 jail, you know, always driving to the cemetery, and just being immersed in all of the heartbreak, deception, and injustice, and you know, I've got to have the beauty that I had tonight at the Cathedral. That was nice. Justin showed up on the screen, and once again, my son is confused. Wyoming girl, what started that? That's hysterical. That is so funny. But it's all Marines, you said, right? Feeling every emotion in 2 hours. Yes, exactly. You get it. It's a lot. But it's so important for those guys that this is happening, you know, so I feel good about being a part of that, but I'm just not going to be able to be there every single night. But the great thing is, between all of us, hopefully someone will, and so it can continue, because they have stated again and again that this has made a huge difference for them. And you can tell it has, and of course it would. It would make a difference for any of us. It's been a lot exhausting last couple of days. My goodness. This last week, there sure was a lot that went on in this last week, wasn't there? roller coaster. Their voice, your husband is quiet but has a deep voice. That's probably a big part of it, I would imagine. That's great. Oh my gosh. Good deal. We're dedicated to be, I think it starts at 12, and at 4 o'clock will be a prayer with Sean and the guys inside for a national prayer for justice and all the J6 political prisoners across the country, that they will receive justice and fair trials, etc., right? And that'll be on Thanksgiving Day. And so just one month at a time is what I last heard, so we'll see. Something's all over the road. Hey, Gloria. It was a beautiful concert. Uh-oh. How you feeling? I had to reverse it. I made pretty good time. Stay as long as they can, whatever that means. Yeah. And then Randy has stated he's not leaving until they're free. So I know Gloria, her back was feeling a little maybe the weather and maybe yesterday. So disappointing, I know. Hey, Lee Bart. Yeah, Mike was around last 2 nights. Well, yesterday and the day before. I was at the National Cathedral tonight, so I don't know if he showed up tonight. But he said he's been praying a lot and he's had some breakthroughs, you know, like mentally, prayerfully, spiritually.
In a quarter mile, keep left. Follow signs for US 50 East, US 301 North.
Swelling's gone down some. The speech difficulty seems to be better sometimes and worse at others, but not normal all the time. So
keep left.
I know, right?
Continue
and then you
US
see me in the
50 East
shadows.
for 3 miles.
Sorry about that. I'm trying not to dox myself. I got here a little faster than I was paying attention to. Mainstream Sniper, what's up? How are you? From good old Germany. Awesome.
In a quarter mile, continue straight to stay on Maryland 665 East.
God bless you, darling. All the way in Germany. We've had another friend from Spain, your European hotspot in Spain. Your European...
Continue straight to stay on Maryland 665 East.
Spain is the European hotspot in Europe. There you go. I'm tired, y'all. Holy moly.
Continue on Maryland 665 East for half a mile.
Rewind to the beginning if you didn't get to see it, and you'll see the National Cathedral at night, and it just looks amazing. Of course, doesn't compare to some of the...
in a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left to stay on Maryland 665 East.
Some of the Gothic cathedrals in Germany and stuff. It's very beautiful. And it is very European looking.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn slightly left to stay on Maryland 665 East. Continue on Maryland 665 East for 1 mile.
Yeah, Cindy, we've all been helping Mike. You don't have to worry about that. We've all been helping him. And right now he's waiting to... Well, he was supposed to make the phone call. He'll probably have to wait until Monday. to expedite his processing of his medical card, and then he'll be able to move forward with the place that I gave him the number to, that he did call, and they're willing to do the in-person interview. So we're praying for that, because that'd be very helpful place for him to check out. So yeah, so things are moving forward slowly. It's his life, but we've all been here and done what we can all along.
In a quarter mile, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chinkapin Round Road.
Yeah, I don't want to see that video, from what I understand. I really don't. Oh boy, yeah, I heard it was rough. Josh doesn't seem to want to be my friend anymore. He sent me a text message that he couldn't.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Chinkapin Round Road.
Had a lot of fun hanging out with me. I gotta turn off Wrong Way Wanda here. She's gonna get me doxxed. Hold on just a minute. Jeez. I turn the camera around and she starts running her mouth. Wrong Way Wanda. Oh my goodness. No, it'll make my blood boil. That's not good. Yeah. Not good. So I'm sorry that Josh said that he loved hanging around with me, had fun, enjoyed every minute of it, but he can't be around me anymore. So I'm not sure what all that's about. I sent back to him. I said I certainly would rather have a conversation about what's going on, but I couldn't do it at the time. I was studying, and I said I've got one purpose today, and that's to get my studying done and go and vote. That was on Tuesday, and I haven't heard back from him. So you know, I don't know what's going on, but I don't want to see that video either. You know, when people are hurting and they've got a lot of layers, it doesn't help to, well, anyway, enough of that. Well, but can you live with it if he decides not to, Cindy? You know, because it really is his choice, and that's the tough part about it. And you know, the work that I do too, and it's just like I can't make anybody do anything. I'll put so much effort into the different places and the phone calls and the getting them here, getting them there, getting everything lined up, and then finally getting them to the location. And finding out that they didn't even stay one night, that they practically ran off the minute I left them there, you know, and the whole time they're telling you they're ready, they're so grateful, they're gonna, you know, open their ears and really listen to what's, you know, and even though they've heard some stuff a lot at the meetings, that they're gonna, you know, work some steps and whatever, you know, it's like. That's all great, but you don't have to tell me, you know, just one day at a time, one thing at a time. But then they soon as they're out of the car, they're gone. It happens sometimes, you know. So it's like you never know what somebody's bottom is. Sadly enough. Replay of the National Cathedral, right? So go to the National Cathedral YouTube, and I don't know if you can see the live stream there. The recording will be available tomorrow for the concert. They didn't allow us to stream during the concert itself, but they did, and so they had it live on YouTube tonight, and then the recording of it will be available tomorrow. Security told me, and he was awfully nice, and. So you can watch the actual concert tomorrow, but to go back and get to the beginning of this and see the cathedral at night is always beautiful. It was very pretty. Or I was grateful to be able to see it for the first time. What am I saying? Like I've been there. I've only ever been there that day when we did a few weeks ago. make from a corn a tsunami. Oh, mainstream sniper. I don't always approve. I don't have to either of how different ways people do things. You know, I never made any bones about it that I would have never been at the front of that jail where anything could have happened. That does not excuse Josh being attacked by Hauser, but I personally would not have been there interacting. And he did say that he found out, you know, that he shouldn't do stuff like that alone because you don't have a witness. And I'm like, yeah, well, in this case, then two people could be needlessly arrested because the DC Metro wasn't listening to anything Josh had to say, you know. But I didn't agree with it, and I don't have to, you know. I mean, there's different ways to get information and stories or content or whatever. But I sure did enjoy hanging out with Josh and Alex, and it was so nice that Josh called and said that he had gotten tickets and did I want to go up in the Washington Memorial. We had a great time. We had a lot of fun hanging out. You know, I mean, they could be my kids, you know, and it was fun, really, really fun, and you know, good conversations, and you know, we went to the museum, and so I'm saddened by this. Yeah, the attacking was bad, absolutely. Remember, we don't excuse bad behavior. That's for sure. But I learned a long time ago, don't go on 12-step calls alone either, you know, to go help somebody when alcohol and drugs are involved. I found out the hard way, don't go alone. You know, why they suggested that, not to go on a 12-step call alone. Because even if there's some of your sober friends there trying to help as well, I mean, it's like, it's weird. If things don't go the way people want it to, they'll point the finger at the one person that didn't have their own witness there. It's not good. Must be human nature or something. I don't know. But don't go in alone. Never go in alone. Aw, mainstream sniper, thank you. God bless you. They sang to Cash tonight. Oh, good. Good. Happy birthday to Cash Kelly tonight. That's awesome. We'll see each other for the first time tomorrow, face to face. That's over 640 days, y'all, that they haven't seen each other face to face. That's insane. Except for in the courtroom. Fun times with Glory B every day in the places she takes us. Oh, I'm so glad. I am so glad. Boy, the night is just eating up the light tonight. Absolutely eating it up. So you guys, I hate to say it, but I'm going to have to hop off of here. I'm going to wind up doxing myself, which is never a good idea for whoever might see this video later. Or actually, I'll probably just delete it. I don't know. No, I don't want to delete it. I don't want to delete it. Gloria, you take care of yourself, and I just pray you get some rest tonight. Back pain's no fun. I'm sorry that happened in your car yesterday too. That's scary. And you and Puppy. Very scary. We're counting our blessings today, y'all. Yes, I will look up Darth Vader. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Cindy. Always fun hearing your tidbits. It really is. I pray you all have an amazing night. Mainstream Sniper, everybody. Lee is still on here. Wyoming girl. Kathy. Julie, y'all have a blessed evening, and we will see y'all tomorrow. See what we're going to get into tomorrow. Because it's supposed to be a beautiful day, y'all. Good night. Don't forget, God's bigger than all of this. He's got us. He loves us, and glory be to God. Good night.